These free books were a mistake. Their Shadow Queen is the first in the Shadow Court Harem series by Kim Lorraine. Why can't there just be a standalone harem novel? Why do they always have to come in threes or like fives? It's a 2019 fantasy novel. Here we fucking go, I guess. Jensen, Finn, and company return to the Shadow Court. They've been betrayed by Victor. Shadow Queen Astrid dies and tells Jensen to take her baby away until it's safe. She'll be the next queen. They get the baby. They go to the White Lady as Queen Astrid asked, and when she's 21, she'll return. Finn, Jensen, and one other will be hers, which is kind of creepy because the three of them are adults. 20 years later, they go to live with her roommates. Jensen is being a fucking asshole for no apparent reason, and they're drawn to her, and they're panicky about her safety. Time is moving very fast in this first book. Her magic is meant to be manifesting, but it isn't. Why can't they ever just adopt the children? Why do they have to cause all these fake memories about their family? And also, if her mother is dead, then she was adopted. So why did the book call them fake memories? They're not fake memories. She turns 21, they take her to Fairyland, and one of her aunts is there, and Maeve, the girl's name is Maeve. She freaks out, and she doesn't like being lied to, and even though Jensen heard the White Lady say that he'll be hers, he just wants to protect her, because, circumventing fucking prophecies is a good idea in these books. It always turns out well in these books. I don't know what's happening. She gets married to a vampire, the rebels who killed Astrid. And so Finn and Jensen want him dead, and they aren't getting married because Christian doesn't want to force her. And he does want her, though. Maeve tells Jensen and Finn that she likes them too, but wants to focus on Christian. Someone tries to kill her. Christian has to get the poison out of her. Finn, attacks him, but Maeve is like, no, Christian did it to get the poison out of my blood because he's fucking Edward Cullen, and yeah. And, people think Christian will kill her because blood is like a drug to vampires instead of sustenance. Why do they always do that with vampires? Why can't it just be sustenance? Why does it have to be a drug to them? Why can't it just be food? Christian knows Maeve loves Finn and Jensen, and Christian doesn't find it ideal, but he's willing to share her. I don't have the energy to comment on that. Maeve needs to think about it. Their love is the key to unlocking her power. White Lady just outright tells her they'll be fated lovers, and then she fucks Jensen. And I also think she's already had sex with Finn. She, literally sets Jensen on fire by accident. She sets the beds on fire. No, he sets the bed on fire, and she absorbs his power. She hasn't had sex with Finn. She just orgasmed with him, and, Maeve wants them all. And her aunts don't want her to be queen. Why? Who the fuck knows? Jensen annoys me. Who else could the White Lady have meant by you will be hers? I don't have the energy that I have when I was reading this book because one of my insults here says you over-exaggerated diphthong. You just call someone a diphthong. I cannot currently think of what a diphthong is, but an example of one. But it's a thing that makes speaking English kind of difficult for some foreigners. Maeve just accepts all of this pretty well. No concern for her family or anything like that, or about her whole life on Earth. Just fuck them, I guess. Why do the vampires think killing all the Fae would be good? Why can't Maeve be crowned? Why is the Oracle called the White Lady? Why isn't there more magic in this book? Why does time move fast? The love feels surface level attraction, and I have no attachment to any of these characters. Why can't these books ever just use adoption that's good and healthy for the girl? Why does it always have to be bad? I swear to fucking Christ. At least I get to talk about a book that I actually like now, which is kind of ironic because, like, I called the second round in my notes, Oh, How the Mighty Have Fallen. Mmm. With this one, it's some of these sequels, Oh, How the Mighty Have Fallen. Of Covens and Packs is the third book in the Watchtower series by Dark Contour. We left off with Martin quitting, and the special girl, who was more or less an empath, has been kidnapped, I think, or someone else on Boss Lady's side. I don't know. Detective Douche is still a problem. I don't expect it to be bad. It's a sequel. The Dark Sect is also after Martin. So Barb is annoyed with Martin that he won't move in because, he totally wants to live with all of these people, the empath and the werewolf and the ghost speaker who fucking deals with danger on a day-to-day basis, and also the half demon, half human lady whose demon side could absorb her human side at any moment now. That's logical. Detective Douche is skulking around. Barb likes him, but she won't admit it. And, like, he trying to threaten her with jail time and stuff. He thinks Terran Global is a crime syndicate. And the last book was leaving the police station with Janet, the special girl. Oh, damn it, Janet. A sick feeling fell over Martin, and the shadow he saw on the building, this gets mentioned again. Barb is the only one who knows that the dark sect is after Martin. Douche is back. Martin suggests making the cop from Charmed, Martin suggests making him the cop from Charmed. You know, that cop who, like, he's aware of everything and keeps everything quiet with the cops so that no one comes and, like, deals with their shit and gets them actually arrested, and also unleashes the forces of evil by arresting the good guys. That guy. Barb is against it, but she agrees, and she tells him some stuff, but he doesn't believe her, and now he has a warrant, and she's getting annoying, and Barb won't talk about her past, even though it's kind of relevant, but who cares, I guess. Just get arrested, it's fine. They do this thing with the moon, and it reveals what the people are after. I don't know how. Boss Lady looks grotesque because she's been relying on her demon side a lot, so they go see the council for information. What council this is, I have no fucking clue. Martin's presence was requested. If he was a threat, then they would take in his memories and he would have been returned to his life, but he's kind of in deep now and not a threat. Martin is shown the spire and the history of their world, also, like, the center, like, not the center, the light, where, like, blue is good, red is bad, and weighs the soul down. Magic imbalance weakens the veil. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's where spirits cross over. No one knows what happens if the veil gets weakened. The cemetery murders pull souls down to hell and cause an imbalance. They fixed it, but there could be more problems. There's also a veil portal at Terran Global. That's fun. They think Martin is a seer. Jezreel wants to see the magic scrolls to figure out what's happening and offers her memories as payment because she's half demon. She knows she has an innate knowledge of hell, which they lack, so they accept it. Ancient knowledge, dinner with the werewolves. They guard vampires. Gaia's alive. Why she hasn't returned? Only speculation right now. She does return in the next book. Not that I fucking finished that one. We'll get there. Some dude escaped from prison that Barb was in league with, and he's like bad news, and Barb's soul is red. And that's why she started working for Terran Global. So many characters. Martin gets attacked. Douche is in shock. Barb was taken to the station but let go. Boss Lady is losing control. Douche doesn't know what to do with the case. And saving Martin from the attack, he basically assured that hell will be back. Martin knows about his ability, doesn't believe any of it, of course. It doesn't really come up in the next book. I'm really salty about that next book. It also comes out that Barb knew. Martin is angry about it because it could have been avoided. Daniel told Martin about Barb's past. Barb also got that guy that's talking about with Barb. He was a French serial killer, and Barb didn't go down his timeline on purpose because she didn't want to know. Bob tells Martin why she did it because she trusts him, and Jezreel thinks thinks the Hell Minions are waiting for something, which is fun. I don't know. A book series like this, you can't read it without the others. Like, I don't like to compare across genres because sometimes it's not a fair comparison. But, like, if you read Girl in the Spider's Web, you don't have to read the first 3 books. They were written by a completely different author. You don't have to read those ones. Like, but you can. Even with the second one, even with Girl Who Kicked the Horse's Ass, Girl Who Played with Fire, with Girl Who Played with Fire, you don't necessarily have to read The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Like, it's good background knowledge, but you don't like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest kind of need each other, but you don't have to read the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo to understand those two books. Um, this book has it has not a lot happening and then tons of shit happen and it's annoying. Someone please tell Martin anything at all because he's not really the audience character anymore because like we're following all these other characters now. There are way too many characters and I only remembered who Aslan was like in the last couple of pages. Detective Douche and Barb disappear for the whole middle of the book and that's a little weird. And I want Martin to do magic. People doing magic around him, hard to deny, but whatever. He doing magic, pretty fucking hard to deny that. Because Martin still doesn't believe in all this shit, but if he does magic, like, that's different. This book was good, though. And it also occurred to me that I didn't say where the last book goes either. What was the last book? I don't even fucking remember. I didn't say where any of the last books go. Did I? I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Let's see here. My Fair Assassin goes above From the Ashes. Dragon Assassin goes on the good book list. So far, it's the only one, at least until I get to Of Covens and Packs. And then Of Covens and Packs goes beneath Dragon Assassin. And Shadow Queen, the Shadow Queen, that goes above Thorn of the Night Blossoms. Yeah. I'm so tired.